a quick video on the Viking and some of the sound modifications I've done. For reference, I've got a 3000 ISEB Yamaha generator. It's running, probably one of the quietest generators that Yamaha puts out. I want to compare the two so you can kind of have a reference again as to how much louder, quieter this Viking is with the hush power muffler and some like sound modifications. So I'm going to turn this off, we'll get this going. So as you can hear, the Viking's already running. How many of you picked up on the fact that it was running? That's how quiet it is. I believe that this is actually louder than this. And this again is one of the quietest camping generators they make. This is just the hush power silencer that's on there right now. I'm going to take it for a quick ride right now. And you can kind of see as it goes by up and down the street. And then we'll get the camera inside, hear some noise or lack of noise inside. And then I'll show you some of the sound modifications I've done from the super soundproofing company, San Marcos, here locally here, that I'm just amazed at and how quiet this ride has become. So let's take a quick ride real quick, and you can hear what it's like going by. Alright, now we're going to get in with the camera and we'll see what it's like inside of it. You're going to see that I can have a normal conversation with the passenger. No problem. As opposed to some of them, you have to yell. That real loud rumble behind the seat. From 20 miles an hour, not too bad. See, I'm not yelling across there. It makes it much more enjoyable. Alright, let's go over a couple of things and I can kind of show you what's going on here. We'll start with the hush power muffler. I'm going to pull the spare tire off real quick and I'll show you what we have back here. This pin out of here. Spare tire off. Set it out of the way. What you see here is the hush power muffler. It's all set up. Muffler Shop did it. Very easy install. Makes it super quiet. It's out of the way. You can dump the bed. No issues there. Real highly recommended. It made a big difference. the real big deal we have going on now is all the soundproofing material we did. Go around this side there. And we'll show you the soundproofing material we put under these seats. This is all that from the Super Soundproofing Company in San Marcos again. I posted this on YamahaViking.org. You can see what we've got here is basically underneath here and around this area in here we have that mass-loaded vinyl with the foam backing behind it, and I cut it out to fit all of the nooks and crannies, and then I put this 1-inch foam over the top of it and filled in all of the seats, all of the nooks and crannies, little stuff behind the seat here. And once the seats are in, you can see, you can't hardly tell. It's easy to put it back in. No big deal, won't go anywhere. It's waterproof. Helps a lot. Then we open the bed up. I have this cover here on the back of the bed, plus your pipe insulation. And this kind of seals the bottom of it. I let this old bed mat here run long over the top of this. And it's actually touching the heat shield, which is not bad, because the heat shield isn't going to get hot enough to when you put a match on it and light it. It's far enough away from the exhaust. And on this side here, I've got the 2-inch foam, and this fills the gap between here and the back of the seats. This is where most of your noise comes from, is back in here. And I found that this has made an enormous difference. And you can kind of tell by sitting in it. But we don't have to yell, talking to each other. You have to raise your voice slightly for the people on the far side of you, but you can literally just talk to the person next to you, and it's not that big of a deal. So that's pretty much wraps it up. It's made a huge difference. The soundproofing material, the front of the box, the pipe insulation, the mat, the hush power muffler. I would not say that this is considered loud by any stretch of any imagination now. In fact, I would say this is as quiet as just about anything that I test drove. Quieter than some. And it was approximately $175 in material to do it, and it wasn't that difficult. You have to be kind of meticulous in putting some of this stuff down, because the insulation is what it is. It'll insulate as long as you don't have big gaps and holes, and I've pretty much filled everything. It takes some time, but once it's done, it's done. So that's pretty much it. This is a 2014 Yamaha Viking. I think I've got the quietest one out there.